Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. We're gonna ignore the awkwardness of me saying I'll see you next week in the end of my last video, and it's been, you know, Happy New Year. I haven't seen you since last year. But we're back, and this is gonna be my March TBR. So I'm out of my book slump. I've been reading like 2 books max in the past few months. It's not been great, but we're back on it. We are back on it. So where should we start? Okay, what is my hair doing? So I have been in a massive slump the past few months. Life has just been, you know, pelting me. Do you know what I mean? But I'm ready to get back on it. So these are the books I want to try and read in March. I'm on a bit of a romance kick, so literally all of them are romance books, but leave me alone because I need to get out of this slump, so I'm not ready to venture out again. I've only just got back into the swing of things, so this is what we're sticking with. So first of all, I want to read Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher. Because the new one just came out, I've forgotten what it's called. And apparently this is a lot of people's favourite. I've also heard that it's really similar to, what's the first one called? The Fine Print. But I love The Fine Print, so I don't really mind if they're similar. So this is the first, it's quite chunky actually. Like how, it's nearly 500 pages, and like the writing is quite small, but it's spaced out alright, so yeah. It's Declan and is it say Iris? I can't tell by like, but anyway, this is the book for Declan, and there is a playlist at the front. Taylor Swift papering's on there, so that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. So next up, I want to try and read To Love Jason Thorne, because I want to get all of these books because how pretty are the spines. I just want them all next to each other, but I haven't even read this one yet. A lot of people don't like this book, I don't think, but it was in Asda and it was like £4, so I thought I'd pick it up and give it a read, give it a try. It says here, her childhood crush became a movie star. Now he's set to play the leading role in a story she wrote about him. So I love books when there's like a famous person involved. Like I read Wall of Winnipeg and Me. That is what got me out of my slump. That hefty book is what got me out of my slump. 5 stars. I'll give you a little sneak preview because I finished it today, so I'm gonna include that in my March wrap up at the end of the month. That got me out of my slump, and I think it's when it's like the famous guy. Next book I've got is Icebreak by Hannah Grace. I know I'm really behind on this train. I know everyone's already read it, but I want to hop on because I don't know if I've got the old spine. I'm pretty sure the new one's pink, or maybe this is the new one, I don't know. This is Nate and Anastasia, and I really like the cover. How cute is that? Also, we love a hockey romance. I am on a sports romance kick. The Wall of Winnipeg and Me, it's set me off. It has, like, in England we're stuck with football boys and rugby boys. Why can't we have American football boys? I mean, like, we do, but it's not the same. It's just not the same. So we've got Ice Hockey Romance, which I really want to read. So far, all 3 of these, they're all dual POV. So we love that for all of them. I really want to read The Brutal Prince, which is part of the, is it part of the Brutal Birthright series? I don't know, because I know this is the first series, and then there's like a spin-off, and I'm pretty sure it's their children. And I think these are like the new discreet covers. Not exactly a massive fan, but at least it's not a naked man on the cover. So improvement. And I think, is it Mafia? This book's like a really nice material. It's like soft. And it's like a proper floppy book. And we love that. And there's also like drawings in here. But what does it say? Top it says, a match made in hell. The Griffins and the Gallows have been battling for control of Chicago's underworld for generations. It's arranged marriage mafia trope from 2 rival mafia gangs. So that's going to be getting read very soon. I think, how many point of views do we get? Ada, Callum. I think we've got Ada and Callum. I'm pretty sure, yeah. We get 2 point of views in that one. And then I literally, just tonight, I've read the novella that goes next. I just read Fracture Me really quick because now I'm going to read Ignite Me. The amount of anger, the amount of hatred I felt for a certain character after reading Fracture Me What an idiot. If you know, what an idiot. So I can't wait for this book. We love Aaron. Well, I mean, we don't love Aaron yet, but like I know I'm going to. And we also love Kenji, especially after this book. I love Kenji. And then the next 2 books that I want to read are Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score, because I can't believe I haven't read this yet. I mean, the reason I haven't read this yet is because it's thick and look how small the writing is. But then I just read a Mariana Zapata book, which is like hefty, and I got through that like it was nothing. So I feel like I'm gonna love it as well. But a lot of people have been saying they don't like the next one, but love this one. So I do want to read this one, and I want to read the next one. And I know another one's coming out, and it's like, this is baby blue, the next one's baby pink, and the one after that is like violet. They just look adorable. Like, I just need the covers. But you know, it's a small town romance. It's Naomi and what's his name? Knox. Naomi and Knox. I don't know how many point of views we get. Oh, we get 2. We get Knox and Naomi. I think we might get more, but I know we at least get 2. Now she's stuck in a town with no car, no job, no plan, and no home, and with an 11-year-old going on 30 to take care of. So, if the child is written right, it also makes the book. So I really hope I like the child in this book. And then, to throw in a bit of fantasy, we've got a bit of dystopian romance. Shatter Me's base it's a romance series, if we're being completely honest, but you know, still dystopian. It's not just romance. There's a bit of, you know, political action going on in there. And then finally I've got Dance of Thieves, which again, romance, but fantasy. So we're mixing it up a little bit if I fancy it, because I've not heard a bad thing about this book. And apparently is it Jewel of Thieves? I don't know what the next one's called, but everyone loves that one too. So I do really want to read this. I know it's like enemies to lovers, and when you say like enemies to lovers, it's not like, oh, like I just don't like him, and then like the next chapter they're in love. It's not like that. They want to kill each other, I'm pretty sure, for a good segment of this book. But are you ready for how small this text is? What is that? Like, I'd rather have a thicker book with bigger writing, so like at least when I'm turning the pages I feel like I'm accomplishing something. When it's tiny writing I feel like I'm taking years to get through a page, and it really it knocks my confidence. Feels like I'm not getting anywhere. But anyway, for a reader, I really complain about having to read. Like, do you ever think that? Like, to say I love reading, which I do, I love reading, I also love buying books. Like, I have no money. Yeah, because of books. Like, I have no social life. I would rather stay in and read, because she's quirky and like other girls. No, life is going to disappoint you, so why not just read instead? And I will be cynical until I get proven wrong. So if someone wants to prove me wrong, please do. I didn't even tell you what this is about. I don't really know what this book is about, and I feel like it's best if I just go in blind because, you know. But there's a really nice map at the start. I love a good map. They're all the books I want to read. I will be ordering, what is that book called? Where's my phone? It's the Mariana Zapata book. Mariana, I don't know. It's the Wall of Winnipeg spin-off. Hands Down. Is it called Hands Down? Because there's a book. If you know Zach, I need to read this book. I am ordering that right now. Because it's about Zach, and if you've read that book, we love Zach. He's like Aiden's friend or roommate from the Wall of Winnipeg and me, and I love him with my whole heart. He is like the Kenji of that book, and we love him. But yeah, that is all. They are all the books that I am planning to read in March. So hold me to it. I have got loads of uni deadlines. I literally finish in April, and so once I finish uni in April, I am going to be on the YouTube grind. I've just got like the last push of just getting all my deadlines in, and then we're there. We've done it, and it's summer basically. I did fake tan. So let me know what you think of the fake tan in the comments also. Unless you don't like it, then don't. Because I